Time to head home from Cincinnati. It's been real. And we're back in Rhode Island, specifically Warwick. I was in the airport all day long, but it was actually a good thing because we have a heat wave and it was like a world record. It was like 100 degrees almost here today, but the humidity felt like 108. I spent all day in an AC airport, a couple of them just working and eating overpriced, really healthy burrito wraps. It was fantastic. I'm gonna go sleep for like 8 days now. Man, so I have not been benching at all since this cut started. You saw me do it like the first week. And then since then, I've just been having so much fun with dumbbells and machines and switching it up. I haven't touched the bench in almost a month now. So I'm linking up with Dan Mackler today, who just killed his most recent powerlifting meet. And just gonna have a little bit of fun, gonna work up to a heavy single. Nothing crazy, because I haven't touched the bench in ages, and I'm down to 189 now. So I'm down 12 pounds and haven't benched in weeks. So I don't want to hurt myself, but work up to a little single, see how good everything feels, and then get this workout started. Warm up, boy. Up, come on. Easy, easy. First rep. Right up, lock it out, come on. Hell yeah. 1, 2.
Woo, 2. Same speed as 345.
That 355 moved pretty damn good. That was like just about opener weight for me, and it still moved awesome, which I'm happy about, especially having not benched. Because I haven't been benching, I'm gonna cut it there. I'm not gonna go any heavier. Always stay safe, ease back into things, but that felt damn good. Also did it fasted. So I've done the 120s on incline for like a set of 8, but that was when I was fresh. I did incline first thing. So I want to see if I could do 125s after flat benching. Let's go. Yep.
Easy weight, let's go. Yours, come on. Push that shit. There you go. Push it.
I tried once, started falling out of my hand. Tried second time with the wrist wraps.
Come on. Come on. Let's go, dude. 1, 2, yup. Good job, dude.
Got 2. Larry Wheels just did 225 for like 2 or 3 reps, so that basically makes us like the same strength, mathematically. All right, I guess we'll do real sets now and stop messing around. See, with sets of 10 100s, you think I could push out the 125s for a few. I'm just a big baby. My trusty jug is empty. So, gotta make a pit stop in this workout and refill that bad boy. Yep. Oh, here we go. All right, got the essentials out of the way. So time to head back down the street a whole 10 feet and get back to training. What did you just say about the physique thumbnail?
I had only seen Nick's progress pictures, like in his videos. I hadn't met up with him lately, so I wasn't sure how much of the progress was filters and lighting and whatever, but seeing him in person, he's definitely cutting up a bit, especially around here. It's very noticeable.
The first words out of Dan is, dude, you look like your thumbnails. 9 a.m., just shot out of bed, loaded up the car with the new intake, and heading up to Nick's shop and seeing if we can get this car fixed and legalized and inspected by the court date coming up in a week or 2. A lot of you guys told me to just like reset reset everything just to turn the fucking light off and then get it inspected and it'll pass inspection. That doesn't work anymore. They've basically covered every angle you could to avoid fraud like that because it was happening so much. So now, like, when you reset, we have a check engine light on. It's because one of the sensors is turning it on. When you go and reset everything or turn it off or unplug the battery, whatever your method is to turn that light off, all the sensors get reset. And if you bring it in to get inspected, they read that and they say, oh, your sensors aren't reset yet. You need to come back once they're reset. So you got to drive around for a while until all your sensors are back online. Problem is, once your sensors are back online, whatever sensor is tripping that check engine light is going to trip it again. So by the time all your sensors are back online, the check engine light's going to be back on, and then you're screwed. So they purposely set it up so you have to get it done. Also, you can't just go and like get a fake inspection done, because now it's all through the computer where they get an actual inspection report through the computer and it goes directly to your DMV, at least here in Rhode Island, so it's pretty airtight.
Can I interest you in our new donut fries today?
No, thank you. Could I get a medium iced coffee regular?
Medium iced coffee, medium regular, anything else?
That'll be it.
$2.80, drive up, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not for me, of course. This is for my friend Nick, who we're about to go visit. Everybody keeps asking if mine's the V8. No.
If I seen them in person, I put those guys in check. I know no one is perfect. I don't think I'm the
Sucks mouse. How many cars do you have? This is like a project car, right?
A little bit. I'm doing a little bit of this and that to it, but how many? I have 3 Audis, and I have my pickup truck, and an MG tow truck. So 7.
Damn. If you guys don't remember Dean, he used to run Dean's International, and he's Nick's father, and then he's also the one who lent me the truck like a year or 2 ago. The man knows cars inside and out.
He likes cars. Like he's like here on me now.
Oh, I gotta see him.
Real dude.
Riding with Dean on his lunch break to fix a garage door, man. Attack! Oh, cook it up. What a horrible view.
I'm all about spice.
Dinner date with this man, or lunch date, breakfast date for me. It's just a date with this man. Nicest salad I've ever seen in my entire life. Made by this lady over here, this lovely woman. This is beautiful. Everybody only wants to discuss me, so this must mean I'm disgusting. But it's just me, I'm just obscene. So what I didn't tell you guys is that I'm starting low carb, high fat. Kind of like keto, but not quite as extreme. Still having some carbs, but towards the keto direction. For this week especially, because it's the 4th of July, and I plan on enjoying my 4th of July. So to balance that, we're just gonna go full, basically almost keto here. And I respond extreme to carbs, both lack of and a surplus of. So this should flatten me out pretty damn good for the week, suck me up, probably drop some pounds on the scale a little bit, and balance out 4th of July. It's a 100-degree heat wave and you're seasoned as fuck, you skip sleeps when welding. You just don't care. Last step is to get my AC fixed. Just gotta zap it with Freon. It's just a little warm. Man, this car's been the most loyal vehicle my entire life. Been up and down the coast a bunch of times. Been helping move through multiple different apartments and houses and condos and stuff like that over the years. Yep, good to go. So that's why I've kept it and has had no issues. I've never had to bring it to the shop for anything. So it was one of those things where as soon as I finally got money in my life, I wanted to buy property, which I did, and I'm glad I did, instead of buying like a nice car. So now I have the property, and I've just been riding this thing till the wheels fall off.
That's a pound, and I
Yeah.
put your head in there before, so I shouldn't even be doing this, to be honest.
That feels good.
All right, cool.
Oh, I have cold AC again. This is beautiful. So all the work should be done. I just gotta drive it long enough for the sensors to all reset, and then hopefully there's no more check engine light. Fuck. Sensors reset and that check engine light is back still. What the fuck, dude? Just got to the gym. We're turning right around and heading up to meet Nick yet again today. His request, not mine. This fucking car. And we're back. Sun's starting to set and it's freaking 91 degrees still with high humidity. Training legs is gonna be fun tonight. So, my pregnant sister's here. Cause her AC needs Freon. Poor Nick. Nick was actually on the clock for me today though, so that wasn't like a poor Nick situation for him. That was fair and square, that was business hours, he was on the clock, so it was all good. But looks like the valves on that new intake are no good. The intake was fucking used, so joke's on me. Someone just want to give me a car. My birthday's in like a year. The good news is I made it to the gym and even got to tighten my belt by a notch because the diet's working. The bad news is I've been chilling in 100-degree heat with high humidity all day, not really drinking water, and only having had a salad all day long, which is not the best setup for a strong leg session. But I like days like these once in a while where you have to dig down deep mentally and man up. It's fun. You got to exercise your discipline once in a while. Like, I didn't do any physical labor, so there's no actual reason for me to be crying right now. And yeah, the heat and humidity sucks, dehydration sucks, but like my muscles are still my muscles, all right? There's no reason we can't make them work. It'll be a little more uncomfortable than usual, but there's no reason we can't get it done. So digging deep, hitting legs. Well, I got some groceries after a long day. I got some new things, some lean ground beef, some cheese, some guacamole. Basically things that'll allow me to eat low carbohydrates, high protein, and high fats. More or less keto. I'm not going completely carb free. Well, actually today I'm pretty damn close to carb free. But like, in general, I'm not stressing about no carbs. I just want to keep carbs low. I want it to be predominantly fats and proteins right now. In doing so, I'll ultimately end up dropping my calories a little bit this way too, but I'll still have plenty of energy source. And yeah, I'm excited. This should turn things up a notch. This is what my days looked like. About 200 grams of protein, 165 grams of fat, and only 44 grams of carbohydrates. I'm about to have one more scoop of whey to bump that protein up to just over 200. And I think whey has a tiny bit of fat in it, which is good too.